All right, today we're wrapping up our conversation on business models. Business models. I think this has been an awesome last few days, really kind of talking through the business model, which is kind of one of the caps or one of the icings on the cake, the cherry on top of the cupcake type of thing, as far as you putting the structural elements together for your business. All right, so we're going to talk through the last little piece of it today, which is how do you actually go through your business model and start picking through the things that will work and won't work so that you can be successful with your business. All right, stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Tremain Show. I'm Tremain Davis, and today we're finishing up our conversation on business models. How in the world do you start working through your business model? Okay, we've been talking about all of the different elements of it. I've given you some basics. I've given you some great examples. We talked about Carvana and Facebook yesterday. We talked about multiple examples in your neighborhood. I know you got hot dog stands and car washes and t-shirt companies, and there's just so many things that are just all around us that is categorized as business. Commerce, the exchange of goods and services for actual money, dollars, checks, credit card, all of that stuff is what's encapsulated in the business model, and it's happening all around us every single day. We actually participate in it every single day because we're patronizing businesses as we go get food, go get lunch, go get our kids some dinner, and go buy clothes at the mall, and all of the different things that we do throughout the course of a day or a week. Most of it, when it comes to us spending our money, has us getting involved with some business model. All right, so what do you need to do? If you have a business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you started walking through your value proposition and start walking through your value chain, the very first thing you need to understand is, what do you actually need to do to get your product in the hand of that customer? How do you actually get the product into their hand, and how do you actually receive money back for that product? I'm talking about the actual transaction. Now, we talked about the value chain, and we'll go back through that to give some more context about it, but the value chain is everything that you have to do that goes from idea to the customer, so that's the whole process. But your business model is the actual little piece on the end where you actually are putting your product or your service in the customer's hand, and they're putting money back in your hand. Now, how do you do that? Do you do that in person? Do you do that online? Do you do that through distributors? Maybe there are distributors that you sell stuff to. Maybe you wholesale your products or your services to people. Do you have to actually put your hands physically on the work that you do, and then somebody then hands you money or hands you a check or pays with their credit card right there on the spot? Those are the things that you have to start assessing in your business so that you can start getting to the business model that works best. Two things that I really want you all to remember, which is repeatable and scalable. Now remember, repeatable means that whatever you do to exchange that money for that product or service, you can do it one time, but if it's good and it's repeatable, that means you can do it 100 times, you can do it 1,000 times. You don't want to make it hard for people to give you money. And there have been a lot of business models that have been set up where it's been a great business. I've seen them over the years where it's been a great business, but the process of actually completing the sale and actually getting the person to give the company a check or give them the money is difficult. They've got to go through all these steps and everything like that. It just makes it a headache, and that's something that you don't want to have. Those barriers, any barrier that you have to somebody giving you money, take it down right now. If you are one of those companies that might be a little bit old school and you still want people to pay by check, and they can't use their credit card, or they can't that type of thing, you want them to pay by check, you got to figure out a way to get that out of your business model, because that's stopping people from paying for your products and services. That is going to be a roadblock for you being successful in your business model. Okay, your business model has to encapsulate what's going on today, and technology is what's happening today. Technology is enabling people to pay with their credit cards. You can use Square, you can use PayPal, you can use your iPad. It's so many different ways that you can accept money these days for your products and services. So you have to encapsulate or use that when you're formulating your your business model. You don't want to be an old school business that's still only accepting cash or check. I mean, that's going to stop people from patronizing your business or asking for your products and your services. Then the next thing was talking about scalable. Okay, and then we talked about how scalable is one of those things that could be 1 million customers, could be 1,000 customers. It just depends on your particular business. It depends on what kind of work you do, depends on what kind of product offering or service offerings you have, how much the price point of these product offerings or services. You know, these are the things that you really have to think about when it comes to how big you can scale your particular business. Now, the thing you have to think about is just you want it to be scalable. So you don't want it to be one of those things where I can get 10 customers, it's repeatable, so I can do it for 1 customer, I can do it for 10 customers, I can probably do it for 20, but I can't do it for 200, you know? And that's the problem that you'll run into. You want it to be scalable. You want your business model to be such that you can take it to the next level. You can get 100 clients, 1,000 clients, 10,000 clients. How do you actually do that? Most of the time these days, you want to utilize technology to be able to do that. You want to talk about how you can automate things. How can you automate your processes? You know, how can you set up some automation in your business model through technology? And that's something that we can talk about further. And I actually think I will, because that's a great topic, how to automate your business. But in your business model, you want to make it as seamless as possible. You want it to be repeatable, and you want it to be scalable. Those are the 3 things that you really have to look at when you're assessing your business model and how you can potentially make it better. All right, so I just wanted to give you that kind of recap, and I wanted to kind of close the loop on this conversation for business models. We've been talking about it. I think it's been a really good conversation. This is the part of the business plan or the whole overall business structure and what we've been talking about that gets exciting, because this is something that you can do to actually start putting money in your pocket and taking your business to the next level economically. You don't have to sit on the sidelines anymore. Get that business model in place and start getting people to give you money. All right, as usual, like, subscribe, share, send this information to every entrepreneur that you know. I think this has been a great conversation, and I would like them to get involved and get entrepreneurs involved so that they can understand what they need to do in order to start setting up a successful business model for their businesses. Also, as usual, the best form of support is just you being here with me today, and I really appreciate you. All right, I'm Tremain Davis, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. This video is brought to you by Davis & Davis Investments and Management, a full-service business solutions firm. So whether you need one-on-one business coaching or training, or whether you need business strategy development, or if you just need to learn how to shoot professional videos from your iPhone so you can move some of your content online, we've been helping businesses win for over 10 years. So click the link below, grab your free consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
So, thank you for watching our video, and make sure subscribe to your channel, click the button, and 2-5. Bye!
Hold on.
Bye!
Good job.
Bye!
TJ just told everybody to subscribe to the channel and look below and click the button. Good job, TJ.
Bye.
Bye.